Hey there friend, come gather near. Paula's crafty corners here. Diamond dots and yarn so bright. Crafts and walks in Irish light. By the loud where breezes sing. Latch hooks dance and new crafts spring. Every bead and loop's a smile. Stay and craft with me a while.
Hi guys, it's Paula. I just thought I would insert this here at the start of today's video to show a couple of things that I was gifted by a friend on a giveaway. So the giveaway one was from Katie over at Wales Wheelchair Girl. Now there was a big bar of Galaxy salted caramel in this, but that's long gone. But it's this, it's one of those tin mugs, pumpkin spice and everything nice. So that was a giveaway I won from Katie. I'll leave her channel down below so you can go over and check her out. And these two things were gifted to me by a friend. As you can see, it's Rocco's puppy photo with his giraffe lying on my lap, and it says Paula's mug, Rocco. And then that was the first day we brought him home. Isn't that lovely? That's another mug, and this, she actually made this herself and painted it and everything. Now this plaque, it's very heavy, and it's you know, you can hang it up on the wall, but I actually have it sitting up like this on my fireplace. But it's very well done. Even the colour she used was lovely. So that's my friend mail and my giveaway. So on to the day's video, guys. Hi guys, it's Paula and Rocco. If you're new to my channel, you're very welcome, and if you're returning, as always, welcome back. You want to sniff at everything? Today's video I'm going to show you all what I completed in the month of October. So I did a few off canvas projects and a few smaller paintings. So could you get off the table first till I show these? Do you want down? Here, go on into your bed. There's a good boy. In your bed. So the first thing I did was this pumpkin hanging pendant. This was from the range. It was a full drill, but those drills are actually quite sparkly. I had this hanging on the inside of my front door, and my Halloween wreath, which, oh, I've actually put it away, which I made, it was on the outside of the door. But I love the way they have like the stained glass in the background, and then the pumpkin in the middle, the reds and the oranges. But that turned out really well. You can see the sparkle in it there. So that was the first item I completed. Then the second one was my wooden bag. It's a handbag, but it's wooden. Now, if you watch the video of me putting this together, I just made myself laugh through it constantly because I was doing everything wrong. I put these panels here at the side. I put this on the wrong side, so it ended up, you can see there what I did when I was trying to get it off. I pulled all that off, but lucky enough it's in the inside, so it'll not matter. It'll only be me looking at it. But it turned out well, I thought. I mean, you only diamond paint this front bit and the two sides, but you can see the special drills on it there, the blue teardrops and the red teardrops and there was the rounds, the red rounds, and the orange. Now I have sealed these. What? Hold on a minute, guys. Sorry about that. It was I put the bed in here for Rocco so he could lie in it beside me, but he decided that the bed is a chew toy. And look, he's doing it again. Rocco! He doesn't know what to be at that point. Certainly never a dull moment when Rocco's around. What was I saying? Yes, I have sealed the front and the sides of it, but I thought it looked well. It was certainly something different. Now I did I went out with a friend there a couple of weeks back that I hadn't seen in a while for dinner, and I took this out with me, so I was able to get I had my purse. Oh, I've actually got a beaded pen in here I made. One of my little gnome. This is actually for autism. One of those writing pens in here. But I had my purse and my keys and my phone, and if you're a certain age, my little fan for my hot flushes, and it all fitted in there well. Now you could go over that with a brown marker, but I didn't bother. I mean, it's only me going to be seeing that in the inside. Now I did get quite a few compliments on this when I was out, so, but it's something different, and it's nice if you're going out for the night somewhere for something different. So that's my bag. The next thing I completed was the diamond painting flowers. Here you can see there was a little butterfly in it as well. Take one out just to let you see it. It came as a kit, you know, with everything in it, and you just put it together. It did actually come with instructions, so they were handy enough to put together. But I thought again this was something different. You know, it's nice alternative to some artificial flowers or real flowers even. You know, it's nice. And this is just a plastic vase that I got from Craft Buddy. There was a set of 4 of them. I have another one here with the other 3 in it, and the butterfly. I mean, the blues, those are my favourite, because blue's my favourite colour. Look at the special drills in that one. So I just keep them up here on my windowsill. But those were my diamond painting flowers. Now these were all, this and the bag was from Temu. So that's the flowers. So the next thing I completed was this 30 by 40 of, it's one of those like Day of the Dead skeletons, but it says at the bottom, the crafter. Now this was the thing that I hate about any letters or wording. They have about 4 or 5 different colours in the letters, which I don't like. So I chose the colour that was the most dominant in it, which was the 550, the purple, and I just did that all in the one colour. And it was the same for the background, this bit. It had all like different colours in it as well, you know, along this wee bit here. So I just did it all in the one colour. Now there were no ABs or anything in this. There were 18 colours. But for a 30 by 40 it did turn out well. Now why they put these up here and cut their heads off, I don't know. That's why it would have been a lot better in even a 40 by 40. You would at least see the heads of these skulls here. But I mean, you can make out, like there's the scissors, you have your paintbrush, you have your spool of thread, you have your flowers at the bottom. So it didn't turn out too badly now. Too badly for her face. But that was the crafter. Now this was from Temu as well. So the next thing I completed was my Latch Hook tote bag. This was from the range. Now the wool in this, the wool, the same as when I done the ghost, the wool wasn't that, or the yarn wasn't that great. The amount of fluff that I had to take off this bag was unbelievable. And the actual yarn itself, there was quite a lot of it became unraveled and was frayed even before I put anything on the bag, so I had to go through and pick out all the best like wee strands of yarn just to complete it. But I do like how it turned out. I mean, it's a nice enough pattern, and the colours, it's not a bad wee size. I mean, you could use that even as a wee lunch bag or something. Or I could, when I'm out on my mobility scooter, it could do me for putting a few things in that I need. So as I say, it didn't turn out too badly. Oh, there's a big thread. But that's my my tote bag. So the last thing that I completed was my Look, if I can get it out, canvas. Now this was a PR package that Felix sent to me for their Halloween campaign, and this one had 34 colours. It's a 40 by 50, and it had one AB, which was here all through the spider web here behind her head. Now I did put some, I had no red round ABs, so I decided I would put some fairy dust drills there among those roses, and I put some in her lips here. But now I have to say, this one turned out so well. I mean, the contrast with the red and the black there, and the details in it, the vines, and the going round here, the coffin itself, it turned out so well. And it's actually, now you can't really tell, but the drills themselves are actually quite sparkly, and you can see a bit there in the corner. When the light hits it, it is so sparkly. So that was my, this was Sleeping Beauty. Now there was 3, this was part of their dark fairy tales. There was 3, there was this one, there was Cinderella, and there was one, it was Hansel and Gretel. Now I would quite like the Cinderella one with a glass slipper, but this was my Sleeping Beauty. And you can see this, look, the sparkle there on them drills. I'm so pleased with the way that one turned out. So that was my Sleeping Beauty for, I'll just put it back on my rack here. My now that Halloween's over, I will be putting my welcome sign back on my door, well, the inside of my door, for the month of November. This was a Craft Buddy one that I did a couple of years ago, and I put black ABs in the welcome here, but those little doggies' faces. So I'm going to hang that back up on my door till the end of November, and then I'll put my Christmas ones up. As I say, the Halloween wreath, I'll put a photo up that I made. I've took it off the door. I need to get my winter ones out and Christmas ones out. But that is everything that I have completed for the month of October. Going forward this month, I'm completing or participating in November, which, can you see him, he's trying to chase his tail there. Now I don't mind this in the chair, my late fur baby Alfie. He was a miniature Jack Russell. He sat and he did that one time. He was sitting on my lap, and I was at my table doing it. I was making jewellery or something at the time, and I didn't realise that he was sitting chewing this. So that's why that's like that. But he's trying to chase his tail. say in November, anything to do with gnomes, which is just right up my alley. As if you've been here a while, you know that I love my gnomes. Now I have started my honeybee gnome from craft. Well, I've actually finished it. It's a 35 by 45. I'll put a photo up here so you can see it. It's one of their scroll kits. So I also have a gnome latch hook cushion cover, which I'm going to do, and then I'm going to do a few of my gnome, I think I have them down here, have I? A few gnome diamond painting ornaments just to add them to my collection. There's one, and I suppose I should take them out and let you see them. That's one with the tulip, or magunk I should say. When you can't see their eyes, they're gunks, and when you can see their eyes, they're gnomes. So I'm going to do that one, and this one. Oh, this one's got stuck. Oh, there, that's it now. A wee happy wee gnome beside his little, I don't know, it's supposed to be his house. Is it his house or his shed with all his plants and his flowers? So that's that one I'm going to do. So depending on what I get finished, I have a few odd gnome, like full drill paintings I could do, like 30 by 40, so I'll see how I get on. But this was everything that I completed in October. My Latch Hook bag, my crafter, my wooden painting, I can't speak today. My wooden, it's not even wooden, that's because I'm looking at the bag, the wooden bag, it's acrylic. My hanging pumpkin pendant. Get there in the end. And this is the wooden bag. And then I have my Felix over there on the reel. So that's everything for today, folks. So if you like this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up on your way out. It really does help my channel to grow. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you here, and hit the wee bell. That'll let you know when I next put up a video. So you guys all take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys. Back up. How you doing? How you doing? You're gonna bite mommy's fingers? Is that what you're doing? Yeah. You waggy tail. How you doing?
Subscribe, like and share. Come back again to Paula's Crafty Corners home, where my home is always open. Crafts and wonder, love is shown. Thanks for visiting, my friends. Until next time, God bless, keep safe. Northern Ireland, heart and hand crafting